We have, I should think, about 50 to 60 questions. We are not going to get through those. What I'm going to do is quite randomly draw out one of the questions at a time, and I will then ask, say the name on it, and if you can throw your hand in the air, we have a runner who will bring your question and the microphone. Please use the microphone. And also to say, please do not elaborate on the question that you have on your sheet. I was here at a meeting and one of the people asking questions went on for about 3 to 4 minutes without actually ever asking the question. So please, will you just ask the questions on the sheet, and then I'll ask each of our panel in turn to answer the question, and we will do it in different order so that each person gets the first shot at the questions as we go through. So my first question comes from Nick Francis.
Oh.
What are your priorities and what actions will you champion over the next 3 years to ensure Baines Council fulfils its 14th of March 2019 pledge to provide the leadership needed to enable our communities to achieve 100% clean energy across all sectors in Bath and North East Somerset by 2030?
Can you say it again, Nick?
I was going to hand the question to you.
No,
first,
don't. I've forgotten what you said.
We'll go that way.
Thank you.
Stand up, because I told Selena to stand up so that people at the back can see. Hello. So, priorities for clean energy. As I said in my presentation, when a lot of people think of clean energy, they think of solar and wind. And we are well placed for solar and wind. We are a bit of a sun trap down in the south, and we've got plenty of potential for wind turbines up on the hills. Because of our geography, actually we're very well placed for tidal lagoons in areas like our water networks, and also air and ground source heat pumps. So that is drawing natural energy that's occurring from the ground and using that for energy. And we have some lovely thermal hot springs, I hear. It's been nice and warm to provide us with some energy. Water, hydroelectric, that's the word. Hydroelectric energy is also an option. And we have, keep it simple, those are the energy priorities.
Making the planning system more friendly to renewable energy sources, increasing the choices in transport so that people aren't dependent on cars, and making the council itself more environmentally responsible, for example, by abolishing the use of plastics single-use plastics on council premises. You go around in order.
Yeah, that's fine.
One that was clean energy. Yeah, it was clean energy. Yeah.
We need to learn how to work together with local groups. So already we know that the Bath and West Community Energy Group tried to work with another company to bring energy into the local community, and that hasn't happened. So we need to think about that very early on. How are we going to bring the energy that we make into our local community straight away? And that doesn't seem to be happening, or how that happens is problematic. So I think whoever gets to be in charge of delivering this at a higher level, that should be one of the first questions, that they go out to the local community and they say, one, how do you want to get this delivered to your door? So it has to be a two-way conversation. And go back to the companies and say, how do we get this to people's doors? And there seems to be a mismatch across this always with people. So I know, for instance, I have green energy. How many in this audience has green energy? Brilliant.
Wrong audience.
How many don't? And I don't mean that in the wrong way. And the question is, why don't you? And what do we have to do to make you? But I would think that if this was a different type of audience, it would almost be 100% who don't. And that's where we have to find that change. And that's what we have to work towards.
So The first thing is to say that we've got a plan that's being generated right now. You know that. We've got 6 months, the officer's got 6 months to do it. It's under the strategic director, Martin Shields, who's putting it together, and being worked on with Jane Wildblood, that's been spoken about before. It's cross-cutting across the whole aspect. But the important piece in the question was about community energy and how do we get that out to the people. And I spoke about it before. The barrier to entry is very difficult for community energy. And we need to make a big change so that all of us understand about the circular economy and how we get that to market. And that will mean engaging with government, which I am doing at the moment with Greg Clark and his department to facilitate that and the entry to the grid. I'm interested about hydroelectric. I came in and asked when I first arrived, could we pump water up the hills around Bath during the night so that first thing in the morning, when people were putting their kettle on and putting their toaster on, we could let it go down and generate hydroelectric. And we did a little bit of work on that. Unfortunately, the drop wasn't nearly enough to actually make a decent amount of energy. So I've been really interested to know where the hydroelectric piece comes from. But if it's there, we'll grab it with both hands, because you know that the Bath and West Community Energy produced a water wheel for one of the hotels, but I think it only powers the fridges. You know, it doesn't produce very much energy at all. So hydroelectric, fantastic if it's there, but I don't think it's about solar, and really it's about wind. And by the way, for anybody who wants any question about it, I do not think nuclear power is in any way green, because everything about nuclear power generates an awful lot of carbon. So for me, it is not green. We don't think it is a green, sustainable energy form.
I have the advantage over you all because I've got the question in front of me, and it says, how are we going to achieve 100% clean energy? The answer, and one of the founder directors, I love this question because one of the founder directors of Bath and West Community Energy, we have been forced by various government things to abandon wind, and the real way we are actually going to meet our targets of clean energy is to install a significant amount of wind. Now, when we first started Bath and West Energy in, 1800 or whenever it was, there were areas mapped out within Bath and North East Somerset that are good places to put wind and away from centres of so-called civilization. So basically what we need to do is enact what happened, and this is something I bang on about again and again. Years and years ago, we decided where the wind should go. Now we just need to actually make it happen, and I believe there is a thing called DN2 somewhere. I don't know what it means, but it does mean that we're going to allocate spaces for wind, and we're going to make sure they happen. Hydro is a lovely idea, but it just doesn't seem to work here. I don't know about going downhill, that's acres of fun. But there is a small amount to be had from taking the heat out of the river for utilising heat pumps. So if we can increase the amount of solar we have, and as a shareholder in Bath and West Community Energy, I desperately hope we can, if we can put wind where it needs to be put, and then if we can start to use all the other minor technologies like heat pumps, we will get there. But it needs political will, and it needs somebody like Big to make sure that it happens.